కడిగిన పాదము బ్రహ్మము తానని పాదము బ్రహ్మ కడిగిన పాదము.
Namaste to everyone. Today in this discussion we are going to discuss on the subject the secrets and powers of Lakshmi, that is the Śrīvatsa mark on Sri Venkateswara'S chest. The Śrīvatsa mark is one of the most significant and enigmatic symbol in Hindu iconography, particularly with the Vaishnava tradition. This sacred emblem, prominently displayed on the chest of Lord Vishnu or Sri Venkateswara, is not merely a decorative feature but a profound representation of divine attributes, metaphysical truths, and the eternal relationship between divine and the devotee. The term Śrīvatsa is derived from the two Sanskrit words, that is Sri, which refers to the Goddess Lakshmi, the embodiment of prosperity, beauty and grace, and Vatsa meaning beloved or dear. Thus Śrīvatsa translates to be beloved Sri, signifying the inseparable bond between Lord Vishnu and Goddess Lakshmi. This mark is traditionally depicted on the chest of Lord Vishnu, signifying the perpetual presence of Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, fortune and prosperity. The Śrīvatsa is more than a decorative symbol. It represents the inseparable union of Vishnu and Lakshmi, embodying the harmonious blend of power and prosperity. Now let us look into the aspect of physical depiction of iconography. In artistic representation, the Śrīvatsa is typically depicted as a subtle, often crescent-shaped mark on Vishnu's chest. Some interpretation describes it as a coral of white or yellow hair, distinguishing Vishnu from other deities and begins in Vaikuntha, that is the celestial abode of Lord Vishnu. This mark not only enhances the aesthetic aspect of Vishnu's imaginary but also serves as a visual reminder of his divine nature and his association with Goddess Lakshmi. Now let us look into the scriptural references from the Puranas. Padma Purana elucidates the presence of Śrīvatsa mark on Lord Vishnu's chest, signifying his eternal connection with Sri Lakshmi. This mark indicates that prosperity and abundance are inherent aspects of divine. One of the sloka from Padma Purana mentions like this: Vachasyaha Śrīvatsasihnam Śrīyuktam cha Śrīmannārāyana. On the chest of Lord Narayana rests the mark of Śrīvatsa, adorned with the presence of Sri Lakshmi. The Varaha Purana also elaborates on the Śrīvatsa mark as a representation of Vishnu's loving relationship with Lakshmi, symbolizing their inseparable bond. It implies that where there is Vishnu, there is always prosperity, that is Lakshmi. One of the sloka from Varaha Purana reads like this: Śrīvatsankam Maharaskam Varamala Virajitam. Interpretation of the sloka is: Śrīvatsa mark is more than a symbol of material wealth. It embodies the compassionate and nurturing energy bestows upon devotees. Lakshmi, residing on Vishnu's chest, signifies that those who surrender to him receive both material and spiritual prosperity. Now let us look into the spiritual references and explanations of Śrīvatsa. Śrīvatsa mark is mentioned in various Hindu scriptures, underscoring its significance. Mahabharata, in the epic, the sage Markandeya describes a vision of a divine child, an incarnation of Vishnu, bearing the Śrīvatsa mark on his chest, symbolizing auspiciousness and presence of Lakshmi. Bhagavad Purana, this text describes the Śrīvatsa as a distinguished feature of Lord Vishnu, representing his divine statue and cosmic role. In Vishnu Purana, it narrates that Lakshmi resides eternally within Vishnu's heart, and the Śrīvatsa mark signifies this inseparable bond. Now let us look into the symbolism and meaning in devotion. The Śrīvatsa mark embodies several layers of symbolism. First one is the divine union. It represents the eternal unity of Vishnu and Lakshmi, illustrating the prosperity, that is Lakshmi, is inherently linked with the divine Vishnu. Auspiciousness. The presence of the mark signifies the auspiciousness and the divine grace, assuring devotees of protection and blessings. Spiritual prosperity. Beyond material wealth, the Śrīvatsa symbolizes the spiritual richness and the nurturing aspect of divine. Now let us analyze the prominent theologians, what they say about Śrīvatsa's mark significance. First, let us look into the Adi Shankaracharya. Adi Shankaracharya interprets the Śrīvatsa as a representation of divine compassion, indicating Vishnu's commitment to the welfare of his devotees. Ramanujacharya views the mark as emblematic of the inseparable union of Lakshmi and Narayana, that is Vishnu, highlighting the divine role in sustaining the universe and offering liberation. Madhvacharya emphasizes the Śrīvatsa as a symbol of Vishnu's supremacy and his role as the ultimate source of all prosperity. He interprets the mark as a reminder of the divine omnipresence and omnipotence. Now let us find out the connection between Vishnu and Lakshmi in Puranas. The Puranic text provides elaborate description between Vishnu and Lakshmi. Samudra Mathana, churning of the ocean. During his cosmic event, Lakshmi emerges and chooses to reside in Vishnu's heart, symbolized by the Śrīvatsa mark. Eternal companionship. The mark signifies wherever Vishnu is present, Lakshmi accompanies him, ensuring the presence of prosperity and auspiciousness. Now let us look into the aspect of Śrīvatsa, a symbol of prosperity in Vedic tradition. In Vedic tradition, the pursuit of wealth is harmonized with spirituality. Ethical wealth. Śrīvatsa reminds devotees that material prosperity should align with dharma, that is righteousness, and be sought ethically. Spiritual fulfillment. It emphasizes that true prosperity encompasses both material and spiritual well-being. Now let us look into the symbolic meanings in devotional practices. Within devotional context, assurance of grace. The mark assures devotees of Vishnu's blessings, symbolizing his protective and nurturing nature. Temple worship. In temples, especially those dedicated to Vishnu, Śrīvatsa is venerated and devotees seek blessings for prosperity and spiritual growth. Metaphysical symbolism of Śrīvatsa. The mark also holds metaphysical interpretations. Divine compassion. It symbolizes Vishnu's boundless love and compassion for all beings, reflecting his role as the preserver and protector. Spiritual aspiration. For devotees, the Śrīvatsa represents the goal of uniting with the divine, embodying purity and devotion. Now let us look into the aspects of blessings of worshipping the Śrīvatsa mark. The spiritual blessings are moksha, that is liberation from the cycle of birth and death. Worshipping the Śrīvatsa mark is believed to grant liberation, that is moksha, by dissolving the past karmas. The Vishnu Purana states that those who meditate upon the Śrīvatsa attain the eternal abode of Vaikuntha. The second one is divine protection. Śrīvatsa mark is associated with Lord Vishnu's compassion, which protects devotees from negative energies, evil influences, and obstacles in life. In the Padma Purana, it is stated that no harm befalls one who sincerely worships the Śrīvatsa. Third one is attainment of bhakti, that is divine love. Devotees who pray the Śrīvatsa mark are blessed with the unwavering devotion, that is bhakti, towards Lord Vishnu and Sri Lakshmi. Bhagavad Purana says like this, that devotional service to Vishnu divine symbols leads to eternal spiritual bliss. Now let us look into the material blessings of Śrīvatsa mark worshipping. Wealth and prosperity. Since the Śrīvatsa mark represents Goddess Lakshmi, worshipping it brings abundance, success and financial stability. The Skanda Purana mentions that meditating upon Śrīvatsa removes financial struggles and ensures continuous wealth. Second one is harmony and well-being in family life. Worshipping the Śrīvatsa mark is said to remove discord and conflicts within families, ensure peace, unity and love. The Vishnu Smriti states that a home where the Śrīvatsa is venerated is free from misfortunes and quarrels. The third one is success and endures. The divine energy of Śrīvatsa mark grants devotees success in education, career and business. The Garuda Purana mentions that offering prayers to Śrīvatsa before starting any important work ensures its completion without obstacles. One is karmic and health blessings. The cleansing of past karmas. Worshipping Śrīvatsa mark is said to dissolve sins and purify the heart and mind. In Vishnu Dharmotta Purana, it states that those who meditate upon Śrīvatsa are freed from past life karmic debts. Longevity and good health. The Śrīvatsa mark emits divine healing energy that restores mental and physical well-being. The Agni Purana states that worshipping Śrīvatsa grants immunity against diseases and premature deaths. Now, briefly look into the aspect of how to worship the Śrīvatsa mark. Daily meditation and mantras. Chanting the following Vishnu mantra while focusing on the Śrīvatsa mark is believed to attract divine blessings. The mantra is like this. Śrīvatsakam Mahavishnum Shankachakra Gadadharam Lakshmi Sametam Swayam Devam Vande Sri Madanantakam. Recite this sloka daily for about 45 days. Then you will get the blessings of Lakshmi. The meaning of this sloka: I bow to Lord Vishnu, who bears the Śrīvatsa mark, holding the conch, discus and mace, and who is eternally united with Lakshmi. We have elaborately discussed the references available from Puranas, Itihasas and Vedantas about Lakshmi mark on the chest of Lord Vishnu, that is Sri Venkateswara, and its importance in worshipping the Śrīvatsa mark. Worshipping this sacred mark brings spiritual elevation, material prosperity, karmic purification and divine protection. It is a powerful means of surrendering to Lord Vishnu, ensuring that devotees receive abundant blessings in his life and beyond. Final mantra for devotees seeking blessings from the Śrīvatsa mark. You please, every day you can recite this mantra in your home. The mantra reads like this. Namaste Śrīvatsakam Sri Vishnum Lakshmi Patim Jagatamisam Saranam Gacchami. It means, I bow to the Lord who bears the Śrīvatsa mark, the protector of the universe and the eternal consort of Lakshmi. I surrender you to him. I hope you have enjoyed this piece of lecture. I request you, please forward this link to your friends, relatives, scholars and group people to know more about Sri Venkateswara'S body parts and its mystical powers. I request you to subscribe the channel. Hope we will meet you in another discussion. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Brahmamuttane padamu Brahma kadigina padamu Brahmamuttane padamu Brahma పాదము బ్రహ్మము తానని పాదము బ్రహ్మ కడిగిన పాదము చలగి వసుధ కొలిచిన నీ పాదము చలగి వసుధ కొలిచిన నీ పాదము బలితలమోపిన పాదము చలగి వసుధ కొలిచిన నీ పాదము బలితలమోపిన పాదము తలక గగన